arrive safely. It's time to lavish attention on yourself and your loved ones by surrounding yourselves with the lush beauty of nature. For further information, visit verdantlife.com now to discover a world of botanical wonders waiting for you. You're tuned in to Omega Radio with your host, Ofra Gator, with Grow Your Life, the program that goes beyond houseplants and gardening. Good afternoon, everyone. This is your host, Ofra Gator, with the program Grow Your Life, and I'm here every Friday at Omega Radio 101.9 FM at 1:45 p.m. sharp. Eastern Time. And today we're talking about a subject that worries many of us, which is mosquitoes. And they are the deadliest animals in the world. It sounds strange, but they are, unfortunately. And you know, summer is a time for enjoying the outdoors, but it also marks the return of mosquitoes, turning our backyards into territories we have to defend rather than enjoy. The annoyance of buzzing and the itchiness of bites are more than just a nuisance. They disrupt our peace and pose health risks. They are deadliest animals in the world because of the transmission of serious diseases and viruses such as malaria, Zika, the West Nile. Those can become very, very dangerous. Mosquitoes can spread these diseases from person to person. They kill hundreds of thousands of people each year. And the most vulnerable are pregnant women and children. When mosquitoes bite us, each one of their 6 needles draw out blood while injecting some of their saliva. The saliva contain an anticoagulant and proteins. Your body reacts to the saliva, resulting in a bump and itching. Some people have only a mild reaction to a bite or bites. And only the female mosquitoes bite us as they are motivated to make more eggs. These females need the protein in their blood to help their eggs develop. Once they have consumed enough blood, they rest for a couple of days, and then they laying their eggs with future mosquitoes. The proteins are foreign substances that triggers the body immune system. Mosquitoes are attracted to carbon dioxide because its presence indicates that there is something living and breathing nearby. This is the reason they bite the ankles and feet more than other areas in our body, because there is more odor in those areas. To fight them, the body's immune system releases histamine, which is a compound that helps white blood cells to get to the affected areas. Histamine is what causes itchiness, inflammation, and swelling. Sometimes if a person is bitten for the first time, they won't have a response. This is because their body hasn't formulated a response to the foreign invader. And some people may not notice bites at all. Others may build up a tolerance over time. What I would recommend to reduce the risk of mosquito bites is beyond wearing repellents, which there are plenty all around in supermarkets and pharmacies. Of course, reapplying them when necessary, and of course, choose the right clothing. There are other things you can do to lower your risk of getting bites by mosquitoes. such as hang out in screened areas versus open air. If the screen have a hole, make sure that you fix them, repair them, so it eliminates leaks and more mosquitoes coming through. Also, if you have the possibility of switching on air condition, it will be much better instead of opening the windows and mosquitoes actually coming through. I highly recommend to clean up any standing water in and around your home and your house. Make sure that mosquitoes lay, they lay their eggs. So make sure that the standing water, you get rid of it. You empty and you clean those buckets, the baby pools, pots, garbage cans, and also bird bath. They also attract mosquitoes. In general, I would recommend to avoid being outdoor, unfortunately, from dusk to dawn, which is sometimes hard, but this is the main times where the mosquitoes actually attack you. Immediate relief for mosquito bites, I recommend. There are a few different ways to treat it. It's actually more than a few. Starting with cleaning the area with rubbing alcohol. And doing that will help to cool the affected area, and it will relieve the itching. You can apply honey on the bite. And honey is an antiseptic and has antibacterial ingredients that also has wound healing properties. Honey is shown to reduce inflammation and can also help prevent infection. Of course, don't put honey if you plan to go outside, because then the sugar can attract more mosquitoes. So only if you are inside the house. Another solution is to take an oatmeal bath. The oatmeal has active properties that help to soothe insect bites and allergy reactions in general, chicken pox and dry skin. So in general, it's very healthy to take oatmeal bath. You can add oatmeal to bath or apply as a mask on your bug bite. You make a paste by adding a little bit of water to colloidal oatmeal. And colloidal oatmeal is finely ground oats. And then once you make this paste with water, you can apply it onto the affected area and you leave it on for 15 minutes. Then you wash it off with warm water. And if you wish, to that paste, you can also add a little bit of honey. After you wash it off with water, you moisturize the skin with cream. Another method to help to treat mosquito bites is use cold tea bags. So either green or black tea is anti-swelling effect. So it's not just useful for swollen eyes. Everyone knows about that. Tea's anti-inflammatory effect will help with the swelling of the mosquito bite. You soak a bag of green or black tea and you place it in the fridge to cool down. Then you apply cold tea bags on the bite, which will help to reduce the itchiness. So that's a very easy way to treat it. Another way is to make a basil rub. Yes, the herb. Basil has chemical compounds that can relieve itchy skin. So you can apply basil like basil oil even, like a lotion, and you make your own at home. You can make your own rub by boiling 2 cups of water and half an ounce of dried basil leaves. After the mixture cools, you dip a washcloth into the pot and apply it on the affected area. And you can also chop up fresh basil leaves and rub them on your skin. That's also a possibility. Of course, there are plenty of antihistamines that are available over the counter. Benadryl, Claritin, plenty of those, that calamine lotion that you can apply. There are different ointments that containing lidocaine and benzocaine, which are numbing agents that you can get them over the counter, and they offer temporary relief from itchiness and pain. If you want even more effect, you can choose the ones that contain peppermint or menthol, because they've got a cooling effect. And so those ointments, which are numbing the area, with the ones that has got peppermint and menthol, will be even more good on your skin. Of course, we are again with the suggestion of using aloe vera. I'll never give up on our plants. So here I have our aloe vera inside Valentina. And of course, this is an excellent plant that helps not just for burns and sun exposure. It's also very good to use after you have mosquito bites. So I highly recommend aloe vera. It is anti-inflammatory, it's good for wound healings and calming infections. So if you want to get any of those plants, you can get your hand on those on our website. So for further information, just reach out to our website, verdantlife.com, and you spell it VERD like dream, ANTLYFE.com. And you will be able to use the code OMEGA20 for you, our listeners especially, and that's a discount that you will be gaining when you check out. We ship our plants all over the United States, and we have special methods of shipping, and they all arrive nice and safely to the destinations. And we do give you 30 days guarantee, so that you know we are behind our beautiful plants and will always support you, and we have very good customer service. Another product that I recommend to use on mosquito bites is mild hydrocortisone cream. And it helps with inflammation, for skin irritations, but only use it temporarily, because the skin tends to get used to hydrocortisone and it makes the skin thinner and thinner over time. So use it only temporarily and stop using it once the mosquito bite subsided. Also, there is a suggestion to use diluted minced garlic. And so some creams use garlic extracts. Don't rub garlic directly on the skin, okay? It can cause irritation. But the ones, if you want to use the minced garlic, mix it together with coconut oil and apply to the affected area and leave it on for a few minutes. It will help mosquito bites. Using rubbing apple cider vinegar immediately as the bite happens will help to subside it. And if the bite, go to a situation where you break out in hives, start sneezing, start wheezing, have difficulty breathing, and you feel like your throat is closing up, that is a sign that you need to see a doctor immediately. Blisters, lesions, hives, high fever, all those symptoms, swelling, in the joints, definitely see a doctor. The mosquito bite can last between a few hours to a few days. So it really depends on the size of the bites and the person's immune system. And sometimes the mosquito bites leave small dark marks, after the itching and bite itself has faded. So people with sensitive skin tend to have these lingering marks, but they don't have to be permanent. So to avoid hyperpigmentation, use creams such as vitamin C, the creams that contain vitamin C and vitamin E. They will definitely help you. And always use SPF 50 sunscreen on the area that's exposed to the sun. And so the best way to avoid mosquito bites is preparations and preventions. As I mentioned, using insect repellents, limiting or avoiding exposure to certain things may help to minimize the risk of mosquito bites, like sweat and body odor, heat, light, lactic acid, carbon oxide. Also, another thing is that you should know that alcohol shown to be associated with higher probability of being bitten by mosquitoes. So you may want to avoid drinking the night before you'll be in an area with a lot of mosquitoes. And it's also good to keep travel size aloe vera and alcohol wipes handy. Crushed lavender flowers produce a fragrance and oil that can repel mosquitoes. Lavender, lemon, eucalyptus oil that also makes them go away. So there are cinnamon oil, thyme oil, all those things, soya bean oil, citronella, tea tree, all those things will make them go away, and they are antiseptic, antimicrobial, and anti-inflammatory properties. But of course, they're effective insect repellent as well, the tea tree oil. So remember, if you want to purchase our products, you can go to our website, verdantlife.com, and we are always available for any questions, any suggestions. You can email us at hello@verdantlife.com, and we will always respond. And you can follow us on social media. We have beautiful team of people that take care of our social media, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all the different platforms. And so follow us, because we do a lot of giveaways. We let you know about discounts. And remember, in life, you need a purpose that is greater than yourself. So do something that does not benefit you directly only. Something altruistic, something that is for the benefit of others. Do something that is of service to. Your time, energy, and peace are the most important things in your life. So you need to navigate them through the right channels. And I always say, one of them is what we do at Verdant Life, growing and caring for plants. Looking forward to see you and for you listening to us next week, Friday at 1:45 p.m. here on Omega Radio. Have a blessed weekend. Get ready to elevate your space with vibrant